For my base, I love the Lumi Glotion. It's light to medium coverage and it doesn't feel like heavy or smeary on my skin. I blend two colors together. This also just gives you a nice natural glow and other makeup layers really well on top of it. Okay, I'm just gonna blend this out. I also blend it into my neck as well. Next up, we're gonna go in with one of my all-time favorite concealers. It's the Tarte Shape Tape Creamy Concealer. I love this one because it's light to medium coverage. Again, it doesn't feel like too heavy or like greasy on my skin. Yeah, and this just like blends so beautifully. It wears well on top of the Lumi Glotion. Next up, we're gonna go in with the Liss No Limits Bronzer Stick. And for the gym, I just like to take my brush and then lightly dab it on the stick. Because when I put it on my skin straight on, I feel like it's a little bit too heavy for the gym. And so I just take my brush, kind of lightly dab it, and do a little light bronze. I love this bronzer. We're gonna blend it out here. The shade I use is Courage. I like to go right here, give it a little bit of like a shadow look. All right, that's finished. Next up, I like to go in with a liquid highlighter. This is the Grande Glow Plumping Liquid Highlighter. And I just like to put it on my cheeks, just give it a little bit of highlight there. And I just blend this in with my fingertips, but you can also use a blending brush. Okay, next up we're just gonna go in with the setting powder. I like to use the Kimchi Chic Puff Puff Pass. I use the shade Translucent. And I just take it like on the neck. Get one of these triangle blenders here, and I just like kind of bake underneath the eyes a little bit. Not too much for the gym. I don't know. This like kind of takes away the greasy look without taking away the glow, if you know what I mean. Okay, next up we're gonna do brows. I just like to use the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil for the base. So just go in and make my brow a little bit more filled in. Then I like to fill in the tips and like the edges with the Maybelline New York Express Brow Pencil. This one's thinner and I feel like it's just easier to give it more of a shape. I also like the Revlon Colorstay Brow Fiber Filler. I like to just like lightly go on top with this. And then also the Semi-Permanent Brow Ink by Colorstay as well. This like really just like darkens them up. So I'm just gonna do a little bit on the edges. And then we're gonna finish with the Urban Decay Brow Blade. I just like to use the liquid pencil side and just kind of fine tune everything. Okay, then for my liquid eyeliner, I like the Master Precision pen by Maybelline. I'm just gonna go in and do a little cat eye look. Okay, for lashes, I just have my DIY Lilac Street lashes. Sometimes I like to put a little bit of mascara on the edges just to make them stand out more. So this is the Essence I Love Extreme Volume Mascara. I just put it on the edges here. Okay, and then I just put a powder bronzer on top. This is Revolution Bronzer Reloaded in Long Weekend. This one is a pretty sheer bronzer, but that's perfect for me when I'm going to the gym because I want a little something. I don't want it to look cakey or overloaded. I just want a little something to set it and stand out a little bit. Then for lips, we're gonna go in with one of my all-time favorite lip balms. It's the NYX Fat Oil Slick Click. This is the shade Main Character. I love to wear this just like as a base. Then we're gonna go in with the Too Faced Lip Injection Maximum Plump in Cotton Candy Kisses. All right, then depending on how you're feeling, if you wanna get even more glossy and shimmery, you can go in with the Strawberry Fizz flavored lip gloss by Victoria's Secret. I love to top my lips with this and it tastes amazing. Tastes and smells like strawberries. You can go with or without the lips, but sometimes I like to add them just for a little bit of fun. There you have it. That is my makeup look for the gym.